Do-do-do, do-do-do. My drink is finished. I'm gonna go make another one quick.
3, 2, 1, go!
very hot up here. Juicebot.com. Nice. Yeah, fuck Dedede. Oh, why is it so warm up here? I mean, I know why. Heat waves coming back, but need the winter back. Do you know what? I wish we could have winter like temperatures with summer length days. I hate that it's fucking dark until like 8 in the morning and then it's dark again at 4 PM. Like, it just sucks. Because it feels too much like nighttime. I don't want to go out when it's fucking dark out. That's, you know, I get sleepy, innit? We need like a happy medium. 8:30? Bro, it's sunny until nearly 10 o'clock at night in the UK. Walks in the dark feel really peaceful. I mean, yeah, they probably do. But I don't have nearly as much motivation. I didn't tell the other set not to start. Ah, who gives a shit? They're already playing. I don't care. Unfazed. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It used to really be a buzzkill when I was at school as well. If I ever had to stay back for a fucking revision session, which I mean, I don't really know how they made that shit mandatory. That really used to piss me off. Oh, you've got a mandatory English revision session at the end of the day, and you'll be here until fucking 4:15. Do you know what? Actually, that's the time I got my phone nicked from me. When I was in year 11, and I was saying to the teacher, I was like, I'm concerned something will happen to me on the way here. No, nothing will happen. Bro, that same day is when it happened. She didn't want to fucking hear it. And I went back. I was over the moon to go in the next day and tell her. I'd be like, yeah, well, guess what fucking happened to me, mate? Exactly what I said would. And you didn't want to believe me. Yeah, I think I was 15 at the time. I didn't really have any survival skills. I'm sorry, yeah. I should have just... I cared too much about how people felt. I should have turned around and just walked out of that park as soon as I saw her walk across me. Ah, it was stupid. I don't give a shit. I mean, now, if I thought someone was going to attack me with that, I wouldn't fucking hesitate to run away. But like, fuck that. I don't care how it makes this person feel. I'm gone, mate. I'm out of here. Oh, you're a bit sad that someone thinks you might be a criminal? Well, the alternative is that you are a criminal. Like, they asked me at work, they're like, why don't you ever, like, you know, why do you just ignore the shoplifters? Like, brother, because I don't want to deal with it. The other night, me and one of my colleagues last Monday, we just stood there and watched this guy steal stuff. I was like, she was like, are you gonna do anything? I was like, no. What the fuck? What the fuck am I gonna do? I'd love to be questioned about it as well. Like, if they went back and watched the CCTV and they just see us standing there watching, and they're like, why didn't you even say anything? I'm like, it's literally not my job. There is no part of my job description where it says I have to combat shoplifters. I don't care. I'm not dealing with it. I don't want to fucking, you know, put myself through that shit. Just arranging my comics for the next week in between these games. I'm currently picking out the finish of the Avengers current storyline, because they're about to start a new one, and the new Avengers. Read through those as well, finish that off, 6 through 10. You worked for the first time Friday. How did it go? What do you do? What do you do? Oh yeah, I think you told me about this. How did you find it? Actually, did you have training before that, or did are they just training you all on the job? Yeah. I've always had that level of like, I understand why you're stressed as a teacher. Oh, excuse me. That was gross. I did it again.
2, 1, go!
I did want to become a teacher at one point, but it's just like, I just don't know. They definitely can be. It's tough because I've done 2 bouts of work experience in schools. Back during the period when I was interested in becoming a teacher, so I got myself my secondary school experience there, and I just did a little bit more once my year had finished. And it is nice, but it can be hard, especially when you're just learning it, because it's kind of like, you know, you don't. The idea of being the stern, you know, establishing I'm a teacher, you have to have a certain level of respect for me, like this type of things. I don't particularly like that part of it, because I was like, I don't like making kids feel bad, because they're kids after all. Which is when I kind of wondered maybe I'm not cut for this, because I couldn't imagine being one of the teachers standing there and shouting at kids and stuff or whatever, or just having to enforce rules and whatnot. What age range? I think it would want to be, I'd want to personally teach young kids, like primary school. Mainly because I have a disdain for teenagers. Yeah, this is the thing, it is young kids are inherently going to be a lot nicer to deal with, in my opinion. You've got a group of actual children that you're teaching. I feel like they'd be a lot easier to deal with. But you are also correct in that the pleasant teenagers will probably give you a more rewarding experience, I think. But then that's the thing, isn't it? It's the pleasant ones. Every class I was in, you had some of those kids who were just a problem. Every class, and it's just, even as a student, you know, you're like, this is fucking irritating. And I was just another one of the kids as well. And I was like, if I'm a student and I find this annoying, I can't imagine being a teacher and you're trying to fucking teach a lesson. And you've got this fucking twat. Like, I remember this one guy. Oh, God. He was in my music class. And I'm pretty sure he was in our science classes as well. And he'd start an argument with other kids out of everything. And he just wouldn't fucking shut up. And there was this one guy called Nick. And he was very musically talented. Like, he knew his shit. He could play several instruments really well. I'm pretty sure he was also learning vocals at the point we were at as well. And he was just good. And, you know, he was set to go on and he was set to get really good grades in music. And he was going to go on to be a really creative guy. And then this other guy, this fucking Tom kid, he was just, man, he was always a wanker. From as soon as he joined the school, I could tell he was a fucking issue. Like, and he just was. And I remember this guy, Nick, he was quite a laid-back, quiet guy. And he'd always just get on with his work and stuff. And one day he just crashed the fuck out. He was like, I think he literally said, will you just shut the fuck up? He was like, we literally have exams coming up and you're just taking this. And obviously Tom being Tom, he was a loudmouth. I don't think he ever actually had a fight with anyone, but he loved to mouth off. And Nick was like threatening him back. I don't think they ever had a fight, but Nick was so tired of him. And I don't blame him because I was as well. But because he's big and he's loud, that's all you need when you're in school, is to just be a big fucking loud kid, and that's it. And there's not really anything anyone else could do about it, because you're just going to be a mouthy little cunt all the time. Sam PvP, what's up, man? I'd like to think that everyone matured. Do you know what was weird? And I'm sure we've said this before on stream. It's like, as soon as you left secondary school and you got onto the next level, which would have been, for me, it was sixth form. When you're in that 16, 17 and 18-year-old education, it's like during that summer period, everyone just becomes an adult. And they just stop with the fucking high school behavior. I'm just like, you know, 6 months ago, you were an asshole. So it's sort of like, what's changed? I found it fucking unbearable. 10 minutes ago, you were a cunt. And now, you're like a grown-up.